It's absolutely marvellous. Welcome to Broadstairs Folk Week. This is the first of our Festival Friday programmes and we are bathed in glorious sunshine. It's been an absolutely lovely day here today, and it's not just for the older folks, shall we say. There have been lots of youngsters here who are really lapping up the atmosphere. We've seen kids as young as 2 and 3 with I Heart Folk Week t-shirts on.
And it really is an extraordinary event. Over the course of the week, some 500 different artists and performers are going to be taking part in the Folk Week Festival. And some of them big names you will have heard of, like Barbara Dixon or Chumbawamba. Others, like Elbow Jane, who are playing behind us here, you might not have heard of, but you'll certainly remember them afterwards. We've been soaking up the atmosphere all day. It's been brilliant. All human life is here, as Peter Whittlesey reports.
Music and sunshine, a perfect combination. No wonder Broadstairs attracts groups from as far afield as Canada to play at Folk Week.
It's gorgeous. I mean,
Stunning.
we just rolled in, so we're kind of just getting our bearings, but it's beautiful, beautiful place.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Folk Week starts today!
Now in its 46th year, it's an amalgamation of our love affair with the seaside and folk traditions set in the midst of time. But here you gear up for the festival by going to the beach.
You can sit back and relax, and children can play safely.
I don't know, when there's like loads of Morris dancers around, I don't care how corny it is, it just feels really fun. It's just really good atmosphere, really, in general. Everyone gets together in big groups of people at night, and it's a good social life.
The festival prides itself on having something for everyone. If you want a break from music, there's always the historical village tours in St. Peter's.
Did she ask for money, ladies and gentlemen?
No.
Are you sure? If you gave her money, sir, what do you think she would spend it on?
The thing about Folk Week is the venues are spread throughout the town, so wherever you go in Broadstairs you can hear the music and feel a part of that unique festival atmosphere.
Just one word of caution, look out for the mysterious wooden horses. If they get cross, they'll cause mayhem and might even give you a bite. Peter Whittlesey, BBC South East Today, Broadstairs.
Ah, those very strange wooden horses. They're very odd creatures indeed, aren't they? A traditional part of the Kentish Folk Festival, and somebody who can tell us an awful lot about it is Bob Kenwood, who's been a stalwart of the folk scene in Kent for the last 30 years or so. So, Bob, wooden horses.
Hello, Rob.
They are strange, aren't they? What are they all about?
Well, look, what you've got here is something with a wooden head. Sometimes it's got teeth there. And you could see these all over Thanet in days gone by.
But why? What do they do? What are they for? Why are they so intimidating?
I don't know, intimidating. They come and bring you good luck. I mean, if you treat a wooden horse well, then it'll be very well behaved. Usually has a wagoner and it works well with a wagoner, but if anybody tries to ride it or treats it badly, then mayhem results all over the place.
So we could have an emu moment if we're at all...
If we're not careful, we could.
So, thank you very much. How do you treat a wooden horse well then? Oh, excuse me.
Well, you can, when it comes around to your door, you can make sure it has some cakes, or you can give it some money, or you can...
Cakes and money, that generally works in general terms, doesn't it?
Right,
and do they have a sort of a deeper meaning? You know, were they used to bring in the festival of Christmas or something?
I'm sure they must have been in days gone by, but I think mainly people do it now because it's fun to do.
Fun to do. I think I'm being nibbled by the horse here at the moment. Am I in danger? I'm being nice to them as much as I possibly can be.
I think so, yeah, they're after your wallet, I think.
Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Yeah. Bob, I mean, you've been involved in folk for a long time. Has it ever been as vibrant as it is now?
It's building up again. It's really nice to see the scene developing. I mean, it's not just about concerts and things. There are lots of folk clubs and sessions going on all over the county. Lots of little things that you can find anywhere, most weekends. It's wonderful to see it.
There's always something going on. Well, Bob, thank you very much for being with us. And Polly, I mean, Broadstairs Folk Week is getting bigger and bigger every year, and they've been tapping into this kind of traditional thing for a long, long time now.
It has indeed. This is the 46th year of the Folk Festival, and I'm joined now by its tireless organiser, Jo Tufts. Congratulations on getting it through to the 46th year.
Thank you.
It's a long tradition, isn't it? And it's something that means a lot to Broadstairs.
Yes, it does. It's just grown and grown over the years. You know, I mean, it didn't begin like this. It was quite a small affair. It was really a dance festival when it first started in Piermont Park, and it's just grown and grown since then.
There's an interesting story about the guy who actually decided to set it up, isn't there?
That's right. Jack Hamilton really wanted to start a festival in the southeast, and he got on a train from London, and his first stop was Broadstairs, and he got off and thought, this'll do, and that was that.
And over recent years, we're going to be looking at it in a bit more detail later on, but there's been something of a folk revival, folks back in the charts. Are you tapping into that in terms of what you're doing here?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, about 10 years ago, English folk musicians, young folk musicians, were quite thin on the ground, really. But in the last 5 years or so, you know, there's just a huge resurgence. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and hopes that you're going to see another 46 years with the festival.
I hope so, if we last that long.
But no, it's been an absolutely marvellous atmosphere here today so far, and we will be back here a little bit later on, as I said there, looking into why exactly it is that folks had a renewal of popularity. Back to you, Linda.